Minecraft surpasses $720 million at the global box office. Now, it did get taken down by Sinners over the weekend domestically, which is great for Coogler and Co.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minecraft, $720 million. That was pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
It is going to hit that $1 billion mark. See a lot of people going, hey, we got to just embrace the chicken jockey popcorn going all over the place.
Fucking do it, yeah.
And then, like it's bringing movie theaters back right now. This is like something we got to capitalize on. Meanwhile, you got 17-year-old kids like fucking having to clean up popcorn the night before they go to class. So, Roger, you got to watch this in 4DX.
Yeah.
Which is at our Regal Theater, right?
Don't dox me, bro. How dare you? You know what I mean? How fucking dare you? People are going to show up and wait for me now.
You're going to go to the Regal Theater? That was like one of the biggest mistakes I remember thinking of. Whatever, was it? What holiday was it that we took Carl Jacobs there?
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, we forgot
President's Day or something
We forgot kids were, it was President's Day. And it's like, oh my God, there's so many kids off from school right now. And everybody was
Leanza had the moment as we're walking up. She's like, it's President's Day. It's filled. And we're bringing Carl Jacobs and Chandler from Mr. Beast to a public theater.
They got stopped so many times.
So many times.
By a bunch of kids. So you got to watch Minecraft. Was it with your brother?
Yes, it was my brother. It was his second viewing. Oh. And also the second time that he's watched the Minecraft movie in a full suit. So, yeah, so the suit is not just a bit. Like, it's just happening all the time. He's wearing the suit.
Well, it's like the Minions movie when everybody was wearing the
but
suits for
it's
that.
unironic for him. You know what I mean? Like, he's just wearing a suit all the time, so it doesn't really matter where
Sunday
he's going.
best.
Sunday best. Yeah, I saw 4DX. If anyone doesn't know what 4DX is, first of all, it's a fucking experience. If you have a 4DX compatible theater around you, you gotta go. You gotta run to your theater right now and watch any movie you can in 4DX, because don't even look it up, because it is an incredible experience.
Gavataris in the Twitch chat says, 4DX, we throw the popcorn for you.
Yeah.
Which is a great call right there.
Yeah, so 4DX is exactly what you expected, but even crazier. It is a handmade, tailored experience where the seats move and adjust based on what's happening on the screen. It also has water that spurts in your face and wind turbines, and they start whipping the back of your feet.
Strobes.
Yeah, strobe lights, fog machines. It is a true 4D experience, almost like you would find in some type of like Disney ride or something like that.
So imagine a roller coaster where you sit in pods of 4.
Yeah.
That's how the theater is, where it's all pods of 4, and that's how you know that if you sit towards the front, you're going to get all the splash. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's actually individual splashes. So that's always the biggest thing, is when you take someone to 4DX for the first time, there's a big thing. The only feature, the only turn on and off button in the entire seat setup is water on, water off. That's all they show you. So my brother sits down and it just says water on, and he's like, "What? I don't know what to do with this."
Leave that on.
Leave it on. I told him leave it on. So yeah, I was, first of all, just not a believer in 4DX in general, but I think the last 2 times I've went to 4DX, I've become a full believer. I love 4DX. I enjoy it. And this is my second time watching a movie for the first time at 4DX, if that makes any sense. So I saw Godzilla -1 for the first time in 4DX.
So did I.
That was not the right way to watch that movie. But Minecraft, absolutely the right way to watch that movie.
Captain America, the right way to watch the movie as well.
Yes, that was my second time watching it. Did you watch it for the first? No, you didn't watch it for the first time at 4DX. No,
it was the second time.
Yeah, but Minecraft movie, guys, I'm gonna be honest.
No, God, fucking Christ.
It's not even a bit, y'all. I love this movie. I had a great time watching the Minecraft movie, and it's a really good adaptation of the Minecraft world.
The mythos of
I'm
Minecraft.
serious. I'm like, so, okay, let's just start off. It's a 7 out of 10. It's not like the greatest movie I've ever seen. It's not like mind-blowing. It's not whatever. I'm not going to look at you and say that it's changed my world. But I would be lying to you if I looked to you and said I didn't have an awesome time in the theater. Of course, that is with the 4DX, right? They're throwing me around in this theater. The original headline for this, which you might have caught, was Roger got beat up by the Minecraft movie. Because I was like, oh, it's a funny headline. And Greg was like, let's put it up there. And it isn't not true. Like, I did get beat up by this movie. There are moments where they're flying me across. Like, I got scared.
You get giggly.
Giggly, and then I also just got genuinely scared at one moment.
we had the
They're
giggles.
pushing it.
I was sitting next to you.
Yeah.
You weren't in my pod when we watched Captain America, but there was a moment where Roger's full body did that with his left arm just flinging, and then we're dying of laughter. So there were dangerous moments like that in the theater?
Yeah. There was one moment where, I don't want to spoil the Minecraft movie,
Of
but like
course,
people are flying around. People are flying around on something, right? They're flying around. There's maybe some 69ing happening. Gonna put it out there. It's true. What's happening? That's 69ing in the air while people are flying.
What's this movie rated?
To find out. The 40X they put the X in 40X.
Oh,
right
wow. Okay.
No, there's some flying around, and yeah, it's like they're on a firework, and there's fireworks happening, and there's strobe lights, and we're going up and down, and the theater's like moving and shaking, and there's
Thank you, Corey Cutney in the Twitch
insane
chat
shit.
says, I think you can spoil the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, you guys should watch it because it's directed by Jared Hess, who is the director of Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, right? So, which is you're like, okay, that's a little weird. It makes this movie so much more watchable, like in a real, genuine way, because the human element of it is so reminiscent of specifically Nacho Libre. Less of Napoleon Dynamite. There's like a lot of references to Napoleon Dynamite throughout the movie, but the Nacho Libre of it is so apparent for a few things. The first thing is there are a ton of human characters, right? And Jared Hess refuses to have an ounce of genuine sincerity in the entire film, and it's for the better. That is the reason why this movie is so good, in my opinion, because he does the generic, like, we have to have an emotional beat where this character, like, finds themselves or whatever. But they don't really do it. They just make fun of the fact that they're doing it in order to do it, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
It's a lot more satirical in nature in the way that they handle the human characters, specifically with Jason Momoa's character and Jack Black's character. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are basically cartoon characters, as you can expect, right?
So that's fascinating because Jared Hess, director of Nacho Libre, immediately you go, oh, that's the Jack Black connection. That makes sense. But then the reports were that Matt Berry was originally supposed to be Minecraft Steve.
Yes. Yeah. I think there was some scheduling thing, which I don't honestly believe. I feel like that's like the studio being like, no, you got to put Jack Black in.
We need Jack Black.
We need Jack Black.
Yeah.
But this is, honestly, I think Jack Black is great in this movie, and specifically because I think a lot of people look at Jack Black now and they're like, oh, it's like, we know what we're getting, right? It's the generic Jack Black, he's going to go over the top crazy with it. But there's a specific quirkiness of Jack Black that you get from certain directors. Sometimes you get like the generic Jack Black from like Jumanji, who's really good, but he's just like, quirked up, he's saying every line really loud and doing anything crazy. But then you get like the weird Jack Black with a little bit of like that Nacho Libre essence to it, and that's what you get here. It's like
it's the percentage of line reads while making a certain face.
Yes, exactly. You can tell that Jack Black is having a good time here, and he's able to be full Jack Black in all of this. In a way that it tickled me. It didn't tickle any of the kids. The kids did not find Jack Black or Jason Momoa in the human world funny at all.
Wait, how old are these kids?
Oh, it was in a packed theater full of like maybe like 8-year-old, 9-year-old. Like these kids were not laughing.
Really?
They were not laughing at Jack Black or Jason Momoa in the real world. They only laughed at them in the Minecraft world, specifically when there was a Minecraft adjacent element or there was a butt joke. They love the butt jokes. Anytime Jason Momoa said, "Oh, you're too close to my butt, Jack Black," which happens a lot.
Gen Alpha loves butt jokes.
They love the butt jokes. They love the butt jokes, which I get. But the first,
so even silly slapsticky stuff that Jack Black may be doing
in the beginning of the movie, no, not really.
This episode's brought to you by Imperial. We've told you all how important it is to developers to wishlist games you're interested in on Steam. So if this game sounds cool to you, make sure that you wishlist it. In Imperial, you play as a mercenary sent to a distant planet to discover the mysteries of an ancient civilization. Powers unknown lie within the monolith, but those are no mere ruins, as an expedition has already ventured inside with only a few survivors. Why was it built? What powers reside within? Who is at the center of the monolith? All these secrets and more will be uncovered if you are brave enough to take on Imperial. Imperial features a unique blend of RPG systems and skill-based combat across 3 weapon archetypes: the acrobatic glaive, the defensive but devastating mace and shield, and the powerfully ranged cannon. With a deep ability system and extensive customization, every battle is an opportunity to refine and optimize your combat style. Form relationships with each of the few surviving expedition members who all have their own personal quest lines. Whether you choose to help or not can have drastic consequences for them. The monolith is guarded by powerful automatons, each with distinct attack patterns and weaknesses that demand precise execution and strategy to be victorious. Create your mercenary, enter the monolith, learn powerful abilities, defeat the automatons, and uncover the secrets that lie within Imperial. Imperial is available May 8th on PC, Xbox S and X, and PS5, but you can wishlist now. Do it! Wishlist Imperial. This episode's brought to you by Aura Frames. If you haven't called your mom in a while, here is your reminder to do it. But then if you want to go above and beyond, Mother's Day is coming up and I have the perfect gift idea. Aura Frames are incredibly smart and easy to use, allowing you to upload unlimited photos and videos directly from your phone to the frame. Plus, you can order the frame online and preload it with photos and videos using the Aura app, so it's ready to go right out of the box. It's a gift so special, they'll use it every day. Trust me, Gia's dad does, Greg and Kevin, and a ton of people here at Kinda Funny are obsessed with their Aura frames. It takes about 2 minutes to set up a frame using the Aura app, and I know that from experience. Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. For a limited time, listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code Kinda Funny. Support this show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
And now I'm confused with you saying in the human world and the Minecraft world.
Yeah.
Do they ever turn into Minecraft-looking characters?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So
They-
it's just
they go from the human world, like the regular world, to the Minecraft world as humans. It's like a Jumanji thing.
So hold on.
guy.
Wow. I mean, this could be massive spoilers, but
Let's talk about it.
Minecraft Steve existed in the real world.
Yes.
At one point. Oh, I thought he was just sort of the Sherpa for the Minecraft world when the humans arrived there.
No. So yeah, I guess it's the first 5 minutes of the movie, right? But like Minecraft Steve is just Steve in the real world. He's a kid. He's a little kid who wants to go to the
Steven.
mines. His name is Steve. He's Jack Black. He wants to go to the mines. They're like, no kids can go in the mines. He grows up, has a shitty job, and then he's like, wait, I need to fulfill my childhood dream. I need to go to the mines. He goes to the mines. He starts mining. Fucking finds the portal to Minecraft world. Goes to the Minecraft world, and he lives in the Minecraft
This is
world
massive.
for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So then it's like he is like kind of like the
Robin
Jumanji.
Williams
Yeah.
Jumanji.
Yeah. Robin Williams Jumanji situation. So yeah, and then he's stuck in the Minecraft world, and then Jason Momoa and the kids have to come in and save him or figure out what's going on there. So yeah, it's kind of a dual location movie. Minecraft world, human world. Minecraft world.
How did you feel about Valkyrie not showing up in the movie because she was really angry at Jason Momoa being a
Yeah,
dickhead?
that's wild, right?
Being a
that's
dickhead, yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Apparently, he was just being really rude to everybody, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, it's kind of a
she
shitty
called
dude."
him out, and then they just cut her out of the movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there has to be some truth to that. That sucks.
Really unfortunate.
That sucks. But
Justice for Valkyrie, you know.
that's what I'm saying. The biggest thing for me that makes this movie good and like a really good adaptation of the source material, they don't talk down to the source material. Like I think the first instinct, at least I would have, as like a hack movie director, writer, would just be like, well, everything's a block. Why is everything a square? Like, just start laughing at the thing a little bit, and then eventually have the characters just fall into the world and like fall in love with it. They treat the Minecraft world with such reverence and love, like in a real way. Like there's so many references to every single little thing that you can find, the blocks, the in-jokes, and also like the gameplay of it, like the adaptation of the first night of Minecraft. So when the characters get in there, spoilers, I guess we're doing fucking spoiler cast here. The characters get into the Minecraft world, and they have like the moment where after 20 minutes, it becomes like nighttime, right? Like they make jokes about how fast the night cycles are, whatever.
Okay.
It becomes nighttime, and it becomes like a horror movie, right? Where they're like, we don't know what to do. We don't know how, we have to make like a fort or whatever. And they capture that first night. I don't know if you remember your first time you played Minecraft and it turns to nighttime. I was really young when I played Minecraft. I guess I should preface that and say that. I don't know when you first played Minecraft. I was like 9, 10.
It must have been a long ass time ago, and then I didn't really ever go back to it until kind of more recently with Kinda Funny. But I feel like I probably hopped in hearing Greg and Altano talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was a long time ago.
No, I fell in love with Minecraft when I was like 9 or 10, and I remember like literally I was so young that I would like go onto the Xbox Live Arcade and try to find the knockoff Minecraft games because it wasn't even on console yet. Like I was trying to play it like that. So I loved Minecraft and I grew up with it. So I remember vividly the first time I played with my friends and like it turned to nighttime and I had to figure out how to deal with the skeletons and the creepers and that fear. They capture that so perfectly in the in the very beginning of the movie. So it's little moments like that that add up on top of the weirdness of like Jennifer Coolidge in this movie is so funny.
She's in the movie?
Yes. She plays the vice principal of this movie, and she has it is the weirdest subplot because I could feel the vibes that this was about to be cut. Like, I could feel the vibes of, like, Jared Hess being like, no, this has to stay in the movie because no children laughed at it. No children laughed at it. It is not funny to any child. It is the funniest thing in the world to me and Leanza and Reese because it is just Jennifer Coolidge. I'm spoiling it. She falls in love with a villager in Minecraft. The Minecraft villager comes out of the portal. Like, he's the only thing that goes into the real world, like, after they go back in. And then she hits him with her car, and then she just falls in love with him the entire movie. They just cut back to it. like in the middle of an action scene, they'll just be like, here's Jennifer Coolidge on a date with the villager from Minecraft. And then they're just falling in love. It is incredible
Jared
stuff.
has to be like, this is for me.
Yeah, literally. It is for him, it is for the weirdos, and there is just good humor in here. Like there's moments of just like the human characters interacting that works well, and without the Minecraft of it all is just funny because Jared Hess is a good director and knows how to write comedy. But I will say my negatives real quick. You know what I mean? The negatives of the Minecraft movie. We didn't need any of the kids. We needed to have the kids just because it's a kids movie. We could have just had Jason Momoa and Jack Black, and we would be totally fine. They just got to kind of ignore all the other characters. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are the leads of this movie. Everyone else just kind of falls into the wayside. And the set design is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's awesome. But
how much of it is practical? Do you think?
A lot is practical.
Whoa.
Like they are interacting with the chests. Like every time there's a chest, he's opening it up and picking up things. Like it's a tactile element to the movie, and the crafting of it does feel not real, but like they're picking up actual physical things. And there are moments where it's like clearly that is Jack Black on a sound stage with like the characters behind him green screened, but there's a fair amount of like practical stuff going on there. It's an impressive movie, and like in a way that, again, I understand we want to shit on it because chicken jockey and all that stuff, but I will say, by the way, chicken jockey didn't get a huge laugh in our theater.
No way.
Kids didn't freak out.
They're not on TikTok, probably.
No, they were. People were recording. I guess they just maybe were so desensitized to it. You know what I mean? They're just like, I don't know.
Or they heard the calls for people to shut the fuck out, and they're like super respectful.
Or maybe it was the
about
40X like got them all fucked up. You know what I mean? Like rattled their little brains. I don't know what was
concussions.
happening.
Yeah,
a little bit of a concussion.
Do you think enough time has like? Obviously, when we talk about pop culture and memes, and I think back to 8 years ago where a meme would last a good year and a half. Have we already crossed
It's a week.
Chicken jockey is no longer funny.
I could see
like
that.
That's already cringe.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've gone there. But also, I know it's late because the screener that I went to, or I think maybe the one afterwards, they had specifically on the website a Minecraft movie 40X chicken jockey experience. That's what they were calling it. So it's like, okay, we're already washed. We're already washed. Like,
so once corporate gets involved,
it's done.
Don't try to make me like this. Yeah.
It's done. It's done.
Once the brands start tweeting about it.
Yeah, exactly. Once they have to, I think I saw them like try to do like the popcorn bucket like too late. Like they're trying to, I'm like, nah, it's over now.
Well, I know real quick, I know that AMC came out with the warnings.
Oh, in the beginning?
Like, or maybe it wasn't AMC, but other theaters came out with warnings beforehand.
They
being
didn't even show mine. They were
don't.
Like, 40X is a wild west. You can do whatever the fuck you want it for. You can talk, you can stream, you can live stream on TikTok. It doesn't matter. We don't.
We
give a
were
shit.
laughing and talking so much.
I am such an asshole about that. Like, I do not want to talk on a theater. I don't want anyone on their phone. 40X, fucking do whatever you want. I do not give a shit.
That's how I felt after the several shakes in Captain America, and then I think I turned to our group and was like, why do they care if I use my phone? This is the most insane experience of all time. You look at the sea of people just doing like coordinated shifting.
And this is the last thing I want to say on the Minecraft movie before we move on, is that, and this is going to get people mad, but I stand by it. We celebrate the Sonic movies in a real way of like they are great for the source material. They adapt Sonic as a character really well. But what they don't do, and they've gotten better over the movies, take them 3 movies to finally get there, is they don't really adapt the world of Sonic as well, right? Because we don't go to the Green Hill Zone. It's just all these characters are in the real world, and then we slowly are getting all the characters in the real world. And then now eventually we'll get to Green Hill Zone like 4 movies down, right? The fact that this movie takes all the human characters and throws them in the Minecraft world and has so much reverence and love for the world of Minecraft, literally in like the deepest of like the most like shallow surface level bullshit of like creepers, but then also like the most like hardcore like nerdy shit that you can find. Like there's so many Easter eggs. I think it is more accurate and pure to the source material than Sonic is to its source material. And I mean that for real. Like it's not a better movie necessarily, but it is more like, hey, this is an adaptation of the source material in a more direct way than Sonic is to its source material. So
wow,
take that for what it is. I really enjoyed this movie, and I thought it was pretty cool.